Yo, what's good with y'all? Yo, this is your boy Big Keys. Welcome to episode 10, the last episode of the year of Wrestling Talk Radio. As y'all see, I'm bringing a little Christmas cheer to the show. You know what I'm saying? Got the holiday, got the hat on, the glasses, the Mike Tyson Merry Christmas sweatshirt on. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to bring a little Christmas cheer. First of all, we want to wish everybody Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, all that. We got Christmas coming up next Friday.
How the fuck you know I celebrate Christmas, man? Fuck all that.
Happy Kwanzaa to Chris. Or excuse me, Dory.
That's just a holiday for the man to bring us down. Fuck you talking about?
Anyways, I'll say happy holidays in general because I know a lot of y'all don't celebrate Christmas, Kwanzaa. Happy holidays. Happy New Year, all y'all and everything. I know this has been a crazy ass year, but enjoy time with your loved ones. Christmas is next week. So, but anyways, this is the last episode of 2020. We were supposed to do an award show. Fortunately, due to time constraints and a lot of shit going on, we just felt like the award show just wasn't, it wasn't necessary this year because of the pandemic and everything. But hopefully 2021, we're crossing our fingers that we'll be back with the award show. Hopefully 2021 is going to be a better year. First of all, let me get some shout outs. WFSB Radio 91. My boy Fuego Beat, WFSB 91, I'm sorry. My apologies. Fuego Beats, make sure y'all check him out. Go download the app. He's got his station coming up and whatever. We're going to be actually on the station. I'm going to talk to him in regards to our show being on the network. So y'all look out for that. Big things coming in 2021. Shout out to Fuego Beats. Also, shout out to Holly Street 96, my boy Dietrich, who I beat in fantasy football to get into the finals this week. Thank you. Anyways, Dietrich, yes, I had to give you because you beat my ass. You caused me to have my first loss in fantasy football, and I avenged my loss last week when I whooped your ass. Now I'm in the championship round. That's what you get. Also, shout out to Trevor, who's on that show as well. Make sure y'all tune in. They got some good shit. They talk hip hop. Music, all kinds of shit. So make sure y'all check them out. They got a YouTube channel on Facebook. Make sure y'all go like them on there. Speaking of Facebook, make sure y'all like us on Facebook. Make sure y'all like us on Instagram. Always posting the latest regarding the wrestling, WWE, AEW, Ring of Honor, New Japan Pro Wrestling, all that. So make sure y'all go check that out as well. All right, let me go ahead and make the introductions, because we got a special guest on. He's been on the show before, but we'll get to him in just a moment. First of all, shout out my regular crew. First of all, we'll start with all 1,000 Big Show heel turns. And that's all he's gonna say. Y'all know he don't speak. He doesn't speak when he doesn't speak. He's been Orange Cassidy's twin, all 1,000 Big Show heel turns. He's been everybody. But y'all know him best as Lucas. And that's it. That's Lucas. That's all he's gonna say. All right. Next, Benny the Jet Rodriguez.
That's me. Yeah.
Welcome, Cap, as always. Next up, our boy Chris, aka Dory Dick Jr. What up, boy?
His name is what?
Dory Dick Jr. What up? He ain't gonna say nothing. All right, so he pretty much said his piece. Also, fella! Ricky, what's good with you, the tribal fella?
Cap, take that do-rag off.
Your red head of the table has arrived once again.
And also, we had to bring him back. But the controversial show from a couple episodes ago, he's become a hashtag in our group. And the fellas, they wanted him back on. We had to have him back on after the last episode. It was the most talked about episode that we've ever had. So, 1989 Trey, aka hashtag Trey had a knife. What's up?
Hey, gentlemen, how y'all doing? You classy guys. How y'all doing today? It's very nice to see you all. It's been a while.
AKA Snisky kicked that, punted that baby.
No, I'm just Trey, guys. It's really.
Whoa.
No idea what you're talking about. I just, really happy to see you guys. It's Christmas time in LA, and it's really nice out here. So you guys, hope you're having a blessed day. All right.
Yeah, that's calm, Trey. Things are going to change later in the show. Anyways, but we're gonna start off with a little talk New Japan Pro Wrestling update. Ricky, I know there's a lot going on right now. I know we tagged with a lot of things in the group, but I know there's a lot of things going on right now, especially a pay-per-view that's going to come up in January. So Ricky, go ahead and provide us an update on New Japan, bro. What's going on with that?
Sure thing. So just a couple quick things. We'll get to the main thing that Keith here actually kind of mentioned at first, but real quick, there's actually going to be a best of show that New Japan's going to be putting on. It looks like it's going to be on Christmas night. I'm not sure if that's going to be Christmas morning in the U.S. based on time differences. I apologize, I don't have that info. But apparently it's going to be a situation where wrestlers and broadcasters are going to be talking about their favorite moments throughout the year. I'm sure they're going to talk about Wrestle Kingdom 14 at the beginning of last year. They're going to be talking about probably Evil winning the world title and the Intercontinental title back over the summertime. They're going to be talking about all the different changes as COVID has come about. So it should be an entertaining show. Apparently, it's going to be free on Fight TV, New Japan World, and on YouTube. So that's something to check out if you want like a nice recap of what's gone on in the past year. And then again, as Keith mentioned, the big thing coming up is Wrestle Kingdom 15, which is their biggest show of the year. New Japan's WrestleMania. It's going to be a 2-night show on January 4th and 5th. The first night is going to be main evented by a dual title match. So it's going to be for both the IWGP Heavyweight and Intercontinental Championship match. It's going to be Tetsuya Naito versus Kota Ibushi. And if anybody has any memory of their last few matches, these guys may wind up killing each other. So it's going to be one of the most insane matches you'll ever see. On top of that, another big match that's going to be on that show that's going to be something to check out is going to be Kazuchika Okada versus Will Ospreay. That's going to be a huge match to check out as well. And then night 2, the winner of Naito and Ibushi are going to be wrestling Jay White, who actually won the G1 Climax briefcase title shot from Kota Ibushi. And then we also got a big singles match for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship, which is Taiji Ishimori versus either Hiromu Takahashi or El Phantasmo. Those matches are going to be off the charts. As always, you can check those out on New Japan World. And as anybody would tell you, the way New Japan World works, if you are interested in checking out this card, is that they always charge on the first of the month. So if you want to check out that card, wait till after the new year to do so, but before the card starts. That way you won't get charged twice. So that's my main update. Things are looking up, and I'm really excited to see the show come January 4th.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yo, that card sounds
Man,
amazing,
bro,
bro.
I be telling you, boy, yo, Rick be really speaking that shit, boy. I tell you, he is a
He is
regular
voice of an
Mike
angel.
Tenay in this bitch.
Voice of an angel.
Ricky knows his shit, yo.
You're
Ever
redheaded
since I brought
people.
him on the ever since I brought him on the show, Ricky knows his shit.
He
I
is
didn't even
the
know the card myself until
2020
he just.
Joey Styles. No?
Oh my
Oh,
God!
Oh my God!
Oh my God!
Oh my God! Yo, Joey Styles was that dude back in the day, man. Joey Styles was definitely that dude, but Ricky definitely knows his shit, man. Ricky, appreciate the update, man. We definitely gonna check out Wrestling Kingdom, man. I'm gonna definitely check it out because that's you said it was January. What day was it again? I'm sorry, I was paying attention.
January 4th and 5th. It's actually a 2-night show.
2-night show. Okay. All right. What's it?
So
January 1st is on a Friday. So, okay. All right. We're definitely gonna have to check that out, man. We'll definitely check that out. All right, so I forgot to give y'all a rundown of the show today. I apologize. We were getting into it and everything. We're gonna be discussing a lot of things. Mainly, the first thing we're gonna talk about is the year in review. Like we were supposed to do an award show. Fortunately, due to time constraints, and we never got everything done in regards to the nominees or whatever. We discussed them, but we didn't really go into detail. It was kind of hard because 2020 was a shitty year in wrestling because of the pandemic. I mean, for the past 9 months, fans have not been in attendance. So it's been a shitty year, and who know? We didn't know how this was going to end up after Royal Rumble, after that happened, and then NXT takeover in Portland happened, and then everything just kind of died after the pandemic hit, and it just everything went out of whack. A lot of things changed, but 2020, as far as wrestling is concerned, we've had its ups and downs, we've had its good moments. nothing really sticks out to me as far as a match of the year candidate because it's like I said, it was hard because without fans in attendance, it didn't seem right. But I'm gonna ask y'all, as far as memories, matches, how were y'all feelings on everything regarding wrestling? I mean, we're talking about everything without fans, matches, moments, everything. Like me personally, and I know a lot of y'all, but I'll start off. My main moment was Edge returning at the Royal Rumble. When his music hit and he came out, I think everybody marked out when he came out. That was probably my moment of the year watching Edge come out. That was actually the major WWE pay-per-view that had fans at it. And they went bonkers when he came out. Also, when Drew McIntyre eliminated Brock Lesnar in the Royal Rumble, that was a huge moment as well. So
I still tell Chris to this day, I wish there was a camera recording our reactions when Edge came out because we were acting like whole assholes the whole time.
That was a crazy moment. So, but
it was.
But what else, Luke? Since you're speaking now, man, what else did you remember for 2020 as far as wrestling is concerned?
WrestleMania getting canceled for Rick and I because we were gonna go.
Yeah, I know that sucked for y'all, man. I that definitely sucked for y'all. The whole WrestleMania event, how they made it a 2-night thing, and it just didn't feel like WrestleMania.
Yeah. Other than that, I mean, 2020 had its fair share of moments, like you said. We finally, I think since Roman's been back, I think it's been a little bit better. There's been some, interesting things to see. Some things kind of like going into next year that you're going to be like, okay, how long is this going to last? Who's going to fight who going forward? But overall, 2020 was interesting, to say the least, in my opinion.
Is Trey in the Phantom Room?
Is what?
Is Trey in the Phantom Room? Why is he in the dark surround and his face is showing?
That's just scary as hell. Trey, what kind of room are you in? Like, I don't see any lights.
That's not a room.
That's
another dimension.
Oh God, here you go.
Whoa, what the hell?
What?
He's Morpheus.
I hate to leave this early.
I'm bugging out already.
Cap, where you going?
I ain't gonna do that. I need to get back here.
Crazy, man.
Cap, where you going?
I'm
cool. That was cool.
All right,
already left.
I'm done talking. Somebody else take the floor.
Oh no.
All right, fella. What was your opinion of 2020? I mean, match, moment, anything. What was your feeling, man?
So obviously, 2020 would be remiss without mentioning the pandemic and everything. That really threw live events as a whole into an absolute state of flux. Everything became kind of streamed online. What I will say is some of the ingenuity that came as a result of a lot of this has been off the charts for the year. Everything from the WWE having the Thunderdome to the real rise, in my opinion, of the cinematic match to companies like AEW utilizing their field down in Jacksonville in one of their biggest matches of the year.
Stadium Stampede.
Whether something as simple as Roman Reigns' trash talking in his matches against Jey Uso, I think has been an incredibly creative. It's really, in my opinion, pushed the bounds on what pro wrestling can be. And I think in a lot of ways it's for the better. But at the same time, you can't beat an Edge return pop. You can't beat a Drew McIntyre Brock Lesnar elimination. You can't really beat Okada and Ibushi in the Tokyo Dome with 50,000 fans. You can't really top it.
Not to mention the takeovers too.
Yeah. No, for real.
Without fans being there, without the takeovers, it just didn't seem like.
Because you got to think about how many crowd pops even happen during takeover matches alone.
Yeah,
One moment.
I mean,
go ahead, Rick. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say any match like that, anything of any promotion really. And I will say, the end of the year leading to whatever is going on with AEW and AAA and Impact and whoever else is connected to it is not the kind of turn I expected for the end of the year, but it's absolutely welcome. And hopefully it leads to some really cool things in 2021 when more fans get let back in. So we'll see where that goes.
Yeah, and Chris mentioned, Chris was a big supporter of them putting the belt on Kenny Omega and AEW. It was the right move. definitely no disrespect to Moxley. Moxley had a great title run, but it was the right thing to do to put the belt on Kenny Omega. Definitely the right thing to do. And the whole turn with Callis coming in and then them showing up on Impact, and it's just like everything is like you don't know. I was like you're glued in, like what the hell's going on? And then now he's gonna actually be on an Impact pay-per-view coming up in January or February. I forgot what it was, in a 6-man tag. It's like now he's wrestling in Impact, and it's like you're seeing all these kind of things. Like what's gonna happen next? Are we gonna see AEW invade Impact? Is Impact gonna be coming on AEW? We don't know what's gonna be happening. So that was definitely a strange, a turn that we didn't see coming. So that was definitely. And speaking of the NXT, another moment to me, Keith Lee beating Adam Cole to become the NXT champion, a double champ. That was huge. Unfortunately, you didn't hit the fan pop. It was a huge moment in NXT history, and with no fans being there, I mean, it was a great moment because Keith Lee, he definitely deserved it. They're fucking him up now on the main roster. If y'all heard the reports, Vince is not happy with his physique and everything. He's sending him down to the PC Center to work on his in-ring skills. There was a rumor, and Cap, I don't know if you mentioned this, I forgot who mentioned it. There was a rumor stating that, him losing to the Miz was supposed to be a joke in regards to the Miz and the Morrison beating him on Monday Night Raw. It was sending a message to Keith Lee,
Rev. They were trying to wear him. They purposely got him gassed, and they pinned him clean, like some crazy shit.
Yeah, I don't know if that was a rumor or not, but I kind of think that's kind of BS the way they did him like that. And it's like,
I gotta watch the match again. I didn't see it.
Yeah, go back and watch it, but it's real messed up what they're doing to him right now. His whole music change, and I know it's the dude that created the music and for all the wrestlers. Well, he doesn't have to deal with WWE no more, but that's here and there. But his music, his ring gear, like as soon as he dropped the title, he came on Monday Night Raw, and that was it. And it's
he beat Randy Orton. That's the only thing he did.
He beat Randy Orton clean, and that's the only thing he's been doing. This is like the worst case. And we always complained about NXT stars getting called up to the main roster, and they always treat this is the main issue in regards to those guys moving up. And I support guys like Gargano, Ciampa, not wanting to come to the main roster because of what they're doing to stars when they get up to the main roster. I mean, it's the fine example of what's going on with Keith Lee. But hoping and praying Keith Lee has a better 2021. Hopefully he gets in the main event scene and everything. I'm thinking maybe I'll move to SmackDown doing some good. Maybe go back down to NXT. We don't know. But we're hoping and praying everything's better.
He's rumored the main event WrestleMania, though. It's supposed to be him, Drew, and Brock in the triple threat WrestleMania. But
yeah, I heard about that too. These are all rumors. I think they said 3 matches. Yeah. What was the other match? It was Edge and Orton and everything. Shout out to Randy Orton, by the way, who had a huge year.
That's my superstar of the year.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's my superstar of the year as well. I mean, Drew McIntyre, yes, he had a great title run over the summer, but Randy Orton stepped up his game. That match he had with Edge was good. What would they call it? The match of the
greatest match ever.
Greatest match ever.
Yeah. The world's greatest wrestling match or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, the match went on for 45 minutes? They got 40.
It was a good match.
Somebody hit the rock. I think Randy hit the rock bottom on Edge or something. It was crazy. It was epic.
It was a crazy
match. It was pure wrestling. You saw pure wrestling for the first time in a WWE ring in a while.
And a lot of fans are gonna complain about how long they went, but I'm like, this is what they wanted to do. They wanted to have a straight up wrestling match.
Storytelling.
Yeah, it was good storytelling. So I mean, I wouldn't mind them having another match, but Randy Orton definitely had a great year. He ended up winning the title, lost, and now he's in this feud with The Fiend. We're going to get into that in just a moment, by the way, with TLC and everything like that. But I apologize for yapping on. But Trey, what's your thoughts, man, in regards to 2020? I know you haven't spoken in regards to what's going on, but what are your thoughts, man?
Man, basically for me, it's been a good year, from a lot of things that have kind of taken hold in wrestling,
Nobody else sees this?
Something happened to y'all visuals because I can't see you anymore. Cap, I see you though. What's up, bro? But here we go, man. Listen. I think Randy Orton is the superstar of the year. I do. I believe that. I believe that with everything in me. You know what I mean? I think he definitely showed up and kept them afloat throughout the whole year. Because without him in the fray before Roman got back, I don't know if wrestling was even a thing for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? WWE wrestling, as far as like the main roster goes, at least. I agree with everything y'all said about Keith Lee. I think it was pretty crazy the way they built him and then got rid of him so quickly from like a main event type scene. And I think it's interesting with Vince because a lot of the time wrestlers don't change at all from NXT, right? They have all this success and they have the same gimmick, same whatever, and then they come up and they'll act like, oh, it doesn't work for me now. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would it work there, but it wouldn't work here? Is my thing. Because they did the same thing with Finn Balor, so to say. He got injured, of course, right when he won the title, but same kind of concept. Now he's too small. Now Keith Lee, he's too big. You know what I mean? So I don't know. For me, I don't think it all adds up like that. What you want to say? Fellow looks like he has something to say.
I was going to say, I think we do need to talk about the year that Finn Balor's had. I think he's under the radar in terms of how great of a year he's had. He had a sick match with Ilya Dragunov back in January. He had a sick match with Johnny Gargano back in February. He won the NXT title again over Adam Cole. He had a motherfucker of a match against Kyle O'Reilly. I think he's kind of flown under the radar in terms of people that have had a phenomenal year this year. So I just wanted to throw that in there.
I 100% agree with you. Yeah. Like, but that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Like, when they take him to the main roster, Vince has one set of eyes that he sees and what he expects from everybody. And then you look at everybody else and, you know what I'm saying, they see it a different way. So with Finn, he's one of them. Keith Lee is the same way. So like y'all were saying, if he ends up going somewhere else, down or over to SmackDown, like you were saying, maybe a switch or back down to NXT, I think it would make a big, big impact. And then my other big thing for the year, I think I love what Bray and Alexa have been doing. Like, I'm a big fan of a lot of that stuff because Alexa is like the female Bray Wyatt. It makes sense. Like, and they kind of seem like they had forgotten how to use her for a little bit. She didn't really have anything. She was hosting stuff, and like, you know, that was all she was really doing. But it's like, nah, she can do a lot more. That's just kind of crazy. So I really enjoyed that. And I think my first appearance on this show, I would say that was probably my best moment of the year in wrestling. It was big. It was big. You know, it really changed
This
things.
appearance is kind of different.
Tell us more.
Yeah, I mean, big show when you hit that 1,000 till turn. It was all good. It was really good, man. I enjoyed it. And I enjoyed being here with you guys. And Cat, somebody cut you off, bro. I don't see you. Cat.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't. I don't even know how to follow it up. Man. But I don't know. I lost words. Oh my god. We've lost control here. Anyways, Trey. Side note though, Dragon.
What about Snitsky kicking that baby though?
Just
I gotta go.
This can kick the baby. That's crazy, bro.
oh shit.
That's nuts. I would never.
Oh, God.
Put that out. Yo.
Chris Herbert get back on the show. Chris,
Why you got
Herbert,
through?
Chris. I know you're having issues right now. Herbert, get back on the show.
You have, bro. You have.
Yo, Lucas. Yo, message Chris. Tell him Herbert get his ass back on the show.
Chris. Chris, we need you. This is off the rails right now. Chris.
Bro, you have 3 knives.
Chris.
Where all the knives are coming from? What the hell?
What the hell, man?
Is this Halloween Havoc edition or some shit? It's Christmas, right?
Anyway,
All
All
right.
right, back on track. Quick
All
note:
All right.
Dragunov versus Walter for the UK title.
Oh man.
Boom.
My match of the year.
Mm.
If y'all please do yourselves a favor and go back and watch Dragunov versus Walter for the UK title. You want to talk about two dudes that almost killed each other.
Oh man.
Just go back and watch that. That's my match of the year candidate. And I'm talking about WWE, I'm talking about SmackDown, Raw, NXT, that's my match of the year candidate right there. Hard hitting, Dragunov. I think he killed Walter. I really do think. I don't know how the hell Walter won that match. Crazy match. Definitely go back and watch.
My match of the year, I think I was the Boneyard match. AJ and Undertaker, perfect way to send AJ Undertaker off. Like, you know, that was one of my best matches.
Yeah, and I forgot about that one. It's nothing against Undertaker, who retired. Well,
yeah,
he retired. We don't know.
Thatcher and Riddle too in that cage shit.
I got one that could surprise you guys, believe it or not.
All right.
Royal Rumble, the men's Royal Rumble this year.
Yeah. McIntyre winning the whole Rumble.
Mhm.
Because you got to think, we had 2 crowd pops during that whole match.
Yeah.
The third one's the finish.
That was a hell of a finish too when McIntyre eliminated Roman Reigns. But
Yep.
Brock Lesnar coming out there and eliminating every single person that came in front of him, and then Keith Lee Remember, this was coming back from Keith Lee. This is when Keith Lee was having a great year. Remember at War Games last year.
Survivor Series. Yeah.
Survivor Series. Then he came up to the. Then he had that the ending with the with Roman Reigns at the end of the match. Him giving the fist pound, and then Royal Rumble he shows up. That's when Keith Lee was like really popping, and then he had to end up. Keith Lee had a great year despite the last couple of months.
How did Vince see those performances and then still just mess his character up like that?
Because it's Vince McMahon.
Everybody doesn't be a cartoon, man.
But here's my thing, and somebody pointed this out in regards to he did the same thing to McIntyre. Not as far as shape is concerned, but he told McIntyre, "Get your act together." He let McIntyre go. McIntyre came back in NXT, came back in WWE. Look what it did for him.
But the difference is though, McIntyre didn't have the kind of flow that Keith Lee has right now. Like he wasn't there yet.
Yeah.
Like you could actually see it. He wasn't where he was. Keith Lee was on point. Like already. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like Vince just missed that one. Like I feel like he just missed it. Like sometimes he just straight up missed stuff, and this is one of those times.
Let me ask you this question though.
Yeah.
Do you think Vince wants Keith Lee to be elevated to a McIntyre status?
Of course not. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't have that. He doesn't have the physique. He doesn't have the natural look that Vince always looks for. He's a big guy, yes, but it's not the type of big that Vince looks for. If it's not Brock, if it's not somebody that's super cut up, over the top, looks like that quote unquote, over the top heavyweight champ, then he typically is not.
He's a bowling ball, not a bronze statue.
Right. Exactly. He's a big guy. He's a big guy. He can move. He's just I think Vince is not happy with his shape.
I hate that that's the way it has to be, but I get it. And to Trey's point, I would also throw out the idea that with McIntyre specifically, they had him at a young age. They knew what they had in him. They just knew he had to become what they wanted him to be. Right. And again, you made a good point. Keith Lee came up in a phenomenal position, dual champ in NXT. Came on his first major feud. He beats Randy Orton clean. He gets the Kevin Owens over John Cena level push, and still they squander it. And it's disappointing because that guy can cut a hell of a promo. He is incredibly articulate. He is incredibly good in the ring. He's strong as a motherfucker. He looks believable. Mm-hmm. I don't see a reason why he shouldn't be at the top of the card right now. I really don't.
And not just a win over Randy Orton, but like this year's Randy Orton. This year's Randy Orton has been a problem. You know what I mean? So it's like you gave him a push. He beat everybody prior to that. He was tearing people up. So for him to beat him clean was like a huge thing. But typical Vince, you squander it because you look at it and you say, "Oh, that's not the optics I want. This is just a bad call. It's a bad call, straight up."
Yeah, I agree.
I agree, man. It was a total bad call, and I'm hoping. I hope this situation works out for Keith Lee because I definitely want to see him succeed. He's definitely a future champion, but Vince has this whole thing. It's just it's the look. Unfortunately, Vince rules. So Vince controls everything regarding creative and hey, I want this wrestler to feud with this wrestler. I want this wrestler to look at this way. Of course, Keith Lee's ring attire. He first came on the Monday after SummerSlam, and we saw his attire. We were like, "The hell is he wearing?"
Yeah, some $5 shorts.
Some damn shorts and shit.
Dollar General shorts.
I was like, "What the fuck, Vince?" I'm like, "You." And then his music. Well, we learned to find out what happened with the music, but yet and still, the music, everything changed, and I was sitting there like, "You took a perfectly good guy in NXT and just completely wiped him out."
You know what it reminds me of, honestly? It's kind of like Big E. When Big E came up with the 5 thing down in NXT and he was killing it, and everybody was on him like, "Yo, Big E is ready." How many years has it been now that they're ready to like give him like a legitimate kind of push?
6 or 7 years.
He came up for 6 years and had to do clown stuff. He had to do clown stuff for 6 years. Like, I mean,
and he's still doing it now. I will say his music did change. hit Big E and everything. But this whole
I didn't know that.
his music did change. It's not back to the I need 5 music. It's this other music, but you're still coming out in the New Day ring gear, bro. You gotta get off this New Day shit, bro. You get off of this New Day kit. I can't take him seriously. The whole joking around.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't
Did
like
y'all
it,
see
man.
what Heyman was talking to him? Did y'all see what Paul Heyman talked to him?
And I was just going to mention that.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, did y'all see that in regards to what Paul Heyman talked to Big E at the talking?
I saw it.
Yeah, he believes in him, man. He definitely believes in him, but Big E has got to get rid of this New Day shit.
Because Heyman made a good point, because now that we have heel Roman Reigns, how many times has anyone even mentioned the Shield?
Exactly.
They haven't. Period.
Exactly.
I mean, if he's doing that, he's the tribal chief, and he's coming out that way. It's like, yo, this is what we wanted. This is what everyone wanted. And for once, people are actually accepting what they wanted. Because typically, fans are mad fickle, as Daniel Bryan would say. But typically they really do switch and shift like that. So now that you actually got what you want for once, they're actually taking it in stride. So, I mean, I rock with it for sure. From that perspective, the Roman thing.
Yeah, but I definitely want to see Big E get this. It looks like they're pushing him to win the Intercontinental Championship. So, but like I said, it's got to get back to the series, Big E, because if you talk about Big E possibly facing Roman Reigns at WrestleMania for the Universal Championship, I can't take this Big E seriously, because Roman's pretty much going to annihilate him in every promo. And, I can't take a dude that's like cracking jokes and coming down there and dancing and stuff like that, bro. I can't take you seriously as far as the world. Now, Kofi and everything, he was with the New Day gimmick when he won the WWE title, but Kofi did have a little serious side to him when he was going through the WWE title run and everything like that. He had a serious run, but Big E is just, dude, New Day's on Raw. Let them be on Raw. Just concentrate on yourself, and hopefully that'll work for you in regards to get the Intercontinental Championship, hang on for that for a few months, go for the Universal title, and I think that's where they're going to build up to Big E. And then I know the rumors regarding the WWE. Please don't do Goldberg and Roman Reigns. I'm begging y'all.
You don't want to see Spear versus Spear?
No, I don't want to. Nobody wants to see Goldberg versus Reigns.
No, Roman's gonna squash him. He's gonna choke him out.
Exactly.
It's not gonna be epic throwdown like everybody thinks it's gonna be. It's everything. Every day they pass the torch to Roman, man. He's the guy right now. So,
and if they do that match, they're gonna make Bill Goldberg beat him.
Nah. Roman's gonna choke Goldberg
for some strange reason. I think they are, just to make him think he's unstoppable. I'm like, and it's gonna be like, dude, seriously, y'all wasted all this fucking time building him up.
But I don't see that happening this time around, man. Roman, he's different.
Look, I'm gonna tell you guys this as a big Goldberg mark. Like, I have not enjoyed Goldberg at all lately. The only way I accept him coming back for anything is if Roman just straight up just destroys him. Just straight up. That is the only way I accept it. Roman just writes him off television for good.
What'd you say about
Roman fucking him up right in front of his kid and everything, just solidify that heel turn. Like,
this storyline with Kevin Owens is the greatest thing I've ever seen, bro. I'm loving this right now. He beat the shit out of Kevin Owens. Did you hear what he said to his wife and kids and everything when he was beating his ass?
Yeah. Y'all better come get him. He said,
y'all better come get him.
Remember what I said? Remember what I said a few episodes ago? I said Jeff Jarrett he Jeff Jarrett and Kevin Owens right now.
He had the Jeff Jarrett beatdown.
Yeah, Jeff Jarrett beatdown.
Yo, that's great. I love this. I love this Reigns, man. This is like it's SmackDown.
He's the best thing in WWE right now. He's the best thing in WWE right now.
The best thing.
I said KO has that role right now, though. He's got that Mankind role. Like, he got beat up. Like, he's done a bunch
sacrificial lamb.
Yeah, he's getting his ass whooped left and right.
It's like he's a legitimate contender in everybody's mind, but he just gets his ass whooped regularly.
On the regular.
Something you said, bro, like, fucking think about what you just said about Big E and Roman and the fact that Roman is going to dominate him in promos. Like, think about what you just said. That's something that 2020 brought us to.
Roman now is cutting promos, and we're not talking about Paul Heyman taking the mic and cutting promos for him. Yeah, he does that occasionally, but Roman is not doing what Brock did. He's sitting here cutting full promos, and we like, damn, what's he about to say next?
But can you see how he does the promos though? Right. With a calm. That's what I'm like. Yo, that shit is scary as hell.
It's tribal deep shit. It's tribal deep shit.
He's like, do you understand me? Don't make me.
Do I make myself clear?
Like Roman got a mic.
Yo, and it just makes you just sitting there like.
Know what I'm saying?
He just instilling fear into you without even having to raise his voice. It's putting him with Heyman. Oh my god, creative hasn't done shit this year, but putting him with Roman Reigns was the best thing ever.
Absolutely.
You remember
it's one of my favorite things that they've done this year for sure. It definitely is one of my favorite things.
You remember the first SmackDown when they panned the camera over? And you saw Reigns on the couch, and they panned the camera over.
And how we were all just fucking texting and marking in the group chat.
Yo, I picked up my phone, I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah.
I sent the little eye emojis. I was like, are you guys watching? Like,
and then sometimes, like, with Roman, like, Heyman is surprised sometimes by the shit that Roman says. Like, if you look at Paul sometimes, like, what the fuck? Like, I didn't want to go that far, but fuck it, I'm here. I'm riding.
Definitely. This has been some of the best Roman Reigns work he's ever done. I'm like, and I was telling y'all, he needs a lengthy title reign. I mean, I honestly don't want to see him lose the title at Mania. I'm like, make him have it for a year. Make this a dominant title reign for Reigns. Like, have him squash everybody and like just have him just beat down everybody and put it on just put on top 5 match, like 5-star matches against everybody and like just squash. I'm like, he's gonna beat Kevin Owens. I think it's gonna actually be a great match at TLC. So definitely looking forward to that. But
it is TLC rules, right?
Yeah,
it's gonna be a table, ladders, and chairs match.
What y'all think of The Rock coming back and challenging Roman?
Do it.
It can work now.
Right. Yeah. You can't fuck that up though. You can't fuck it up.
No, you can't. No, they're not gonna fuck that up.
Rock's gonna put him over.
I'm just saying, I don't think anybody's opposed to it. You just can't fuck it up though. That's all I'm saying.
Rock ain't coming back unless he can control it, and he's not coming back until there's fans.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah. That's gonna be the money match, and I think. Well, question to y'all: do you think Mania is gonna have fans?
Yes.
No.
I'm 50-50.
I'm 50-50
I don't think
too.
so.
Mania's early April. Probably not. We'll probably get in the second year with no fans.
Where's this? Is it still
I
Hollywood?
I believe by April, they'll try to at least accumulate not 90,000, but they'll try to accumulate at least in the 1,000 range. I feel
like 15 people.
But you gotta think they've been saying that they're gonna relocate WrestleMania back to Tampa and try to run it back this year. Florida's wide open. They've lifted their COVID restrictions fully.
Yeah, fucking mayor.
And also the vaccine will be out by then too. So I feel like everybody will be zombies by then. So
right.
Well, we already got one on the show, so you know
we good. Like Rick and Michelle are here in Virginia.
Yeah,
so,
Trey already got vaccinated, so you know that's why you're seeing all the weird shit and everything like that.
No, COVID was scared of Trey.
Yeah, COVID said Trey can't get COVID.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he can't get COVID. COVID's like, no, I'm not messing with that dude.
Why is this man making a mixtape with his knife?
You missed a lot, bro.
Chris, you missed a lot. There were multiple knives. There were like at least 3 knives at one point. Yeah, you missed a lot. Yeah. Go back and watch it when you get
I've done nothing wrong. I don't know what's wrong with y'all. Y'all tripping.
No, sir, we're not tripping. I think you're the one.
Hey, Keith, I had a question. And
I
was trying to get this question in before my shit was rudely interrupted. But
are you good?
With the top 5 TLC matches, do you want to just have like the matches that were titled TLC, or can it be a match that incorporated the TLC rule, like a ladder match, but they ended up using tables and chairs anyway?
Well, we strictly were just doing TLC matches. Yeah, we were just doing TLC matches and everything. But I mean, we can kind of just discuss other matches as well. But it was strictly TLC match was Ricky. Ricky's gone. Sorry, y'all. He said it. I know Ricky said he had to go do something. So, but Ricky, we want to thank you for coming on. Appreciate you, brother. We'll talk to you in the group chat and whatever.
Did
But,
y'all do y'all top 5 yet?
No. We haven't even reached that. We're still talking about. Matter of fact, you can get a comment right now. We were talking about the year in review. Is there a moment that stood out to you? Any matches that stood out to you in 2020? Anything that our big moment when we were talking about Edge at the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, I missed that. That's the part I got up to. Edge in the Royal Rumble was definitely probably my biggest moment, due to the fact that number one, we was over Lucas's house and we both said if Edge comes out, we're gonna mark the fuck out. Lo and behold, Edge. All I heard was we didn't even get the "you think" part out before me and Lucas just. We didn't even get the "you think" out of the "you think you know me" part to come out before me and Lucas just went completely nuts.
That crowd,
you, me, and probably about everybody else in the room too.
Bro, like, yo.
But you and me were just you and me were next level.
We showed, and then on top of that, it was the day that Kobe died. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
it was a very somber mood.
And you came over early that day too.
You know, it was a very somber mood that day. But when Edge came back, I didn't care that Edge was 46 years old. I didn't care that this was a legend coming back. All I heard was "you think," and next thing I know, it's just like, yo, my times came back. The rated R superstar came back, and I'm like, yo, this man finally gets to go out on his own shield. You know what I mean? Like, 'cause if you watch that 24, that Untold or that 24, is like, I agree with him. He didn't get to retire the way he wanted to. So
right.
So of course that was my moment. Thank God my moment happened with Kenny coming back to the cleanup.
Yeah, we talked about that when you had the issue. We talked about that. I'm like, Chris was a huge fan of that when he won the AEW title.
Yeah, so that definitely made that was definitely a great moment of 2020 because they finally got it right. And if anybody, how I am when it comes to Kenny Omega. So I mean that's pretty much what it is. That's pretty much what it is right now. Those are like my only two. I don't really want to say the Undertaker retiring because that's still a sensitive subject. So
you see that?
What the hell?
Chris, what do you think about my first wrestling talk? My first wrestling talk appearance. Because we talked about that too. That was at the top. Like, what do you think about that? Hey, you guys, the internet again. It's being weird. Y'all disappeared. Hey, come back. I'm gonna come find you. One of the two.
All right. So
I'm your host of wrestling. So
no, you're not. Anyways, I don't even know what to say. I got creeped out for a minute.
Another big moment was the debut of Karrion Kross. That was one of our top.
Absolutely, 100%.
Karrion Kross won the
NXT title too.
Yes.
Yes.
Even though it was short-lived.
Yes, he will be back. Oh, and then can we talk about the Undisputed Era and then the Pat McAfee? Shout out to Pat McAfee.
Man.
Shout out to Pat McAfee, though.
Pat McAfee.
Fucking go.
Yo, him on the mic is pure gold. I'm talking about, he talks better than some of these wrestlers on the mic in WWE. And dude, he's doing this for fun, but he's a great heel talker. I mean, it's just that match with the Undisputed Era at War Games. That's my top 5 matches of the year too. That War Games match. That shit was crazy. Fucking Pat McAfee doing a swanton bomb off the top of the cage.
That man is a punter.
Yeah.
That man is a punter. Yeah. In the NFL. What was a punter in the NFL?
But Pete Dunne coming back. Looking better than ever. Lighter Pete Dunne.
In shape, Pete Dunne.
Yes.
Skinny Pete Dunne.
Yes, in shape, Pete
Skinny
Dunne.
swole Pete Dunne.
Yo, that Pete Dunne, Pete Dunne was definitely that dude. I'm glad to see him back.
All right, boys.
Did you see the match with him and O'Reilly last night? Like they damn near killed
Yes.
each other too.
That was a good man. Yo, shout out to Kyle O'Reilly too. I know we
Yeah,
mentioned it before. Damn, hell of a year for Kyle O'Reilly too, man. He got a NXT title shot. So what you got?
I'm ready for this top 5 whenever.
Oh, you ready for top 5? Sorry, y'all, but well, that was a year in review. If y'all want to comment everything, I know we talk.
Yeah, Trey over here doing whatever. Chris is.
Yeah, it's making me nervous, and
we lost Chris.
Yeah, it's making me nervous. But yeah, so that was our 2020 in review. If y'all have a moment, share it on Wrestling Talk Radio. Email me. I mean, I know it's been I know it was a weird year in wrestling, but I'm glad. Congratulations! I see it. Anyways, congratulations to Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins on the birth of their child. Cody Rhodes just announced last night him and Brandy are expecting their first child in 2021. Their 2 kids are going to probably fight each other in about 2055 and WrestleMania 95, whatever that's going to come up.
WrestleMania 60.
WrestleMania 60 is going to be Lynch's child versus Cody Rhodes' child.
Maxwell.
And
Maxwell will be there. You know he's 2-0 right now.
Who's
2-0?
King Maxwell is 2-0 right now. Don't forget.
King.
Don't do that.
Cap, you know what he did in Las Vegas.
I'm not doing it. No.
This go Inferno in Las Vegas. You know it.
No.
And that was Drake Matthews he beat.
No, we're moving on. Stop. We're moving on. Anyways, now we're gonna before we get to our main event topic of the week, we're gonna discuss the TLC pay-per-view that's coming up this Sunday live on the WWE Network. It's the last pay-per-view of the year. I think it's how many matches? I think it's like 5 or 6 matches.
There are, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 6 matches. So far. Because SmackDown they could announce another one. So yeah, 6 matches. Now the one thing that's announced for the pre-show. We all know how it works. It's like clockwork with these fucking guys. Yeah,
the one thing that's really shocked me, I haven't seen any kind of like special like a ladders match or a chairs match. I'm surprised they haven't put any. I mean, there's usually a TLC match, then they do a ladder match.
We got the Disco Inferno match though.
Yeah, we have the Disco Inferno Firefly. The Disco Firefly Inferno match. Yes, Disco Inferno is going to be a special guest referee.
What?
It's a Disco Inferno match.
Yeah, it's a Disco Inferno match. They're gonna hang. See the object.
Cap, where'd you go? Cap, where'd you go? Where you going, Cap?
See, the rules of the match is they're gonna hang a disco ball above the ring, and you have to be the first one to grab it. Those are the rules for the Disco Inferno Firefly match.
Yeah, Cap, what are you doing? What are you typing there? What are you doing?
Research.
Okay, all right.
I don't know. Anyways, we're gonna go over the matches. One of the matches, Sasha Banks is defending her SmackDown Women's Championship against Carmella. Apparently, Carmella has come back, switched whatever she is now, and it's
Carmella wins.
Oh, you saying Carmella? No. Sasha didn't go through all that shit just to drop the title. No.
Yeah.
No. Sasha retains.
She ain't beat your girl after all that.
Yeah. Sasha retains.
Well, they may extend the feud. They may do like a count out or disqualification or something, but
they're gonna have another match. They may possibly have another match in the Royal Rumble, and then whoever wins the Rumble challenges Sasha. Now, keep that in mind with the Women's Royal Rumble. I think Rhea Ripley is going to be in that.
Yeah,
because I think she may win it, the Women's Royal Rumble. Because who knows, she's going to be going to SmackDown or Raw. Io Shirai is another name is going to be on the radar. Because I think she's going to end up dropping the NXT Women's title soon. And I think Raquel Gonzalez is probably going to end up winning the Women's Championship in NXT.
You think so?
I think so. I think they're lining her up. I thought Toni Storm, but Toni Storm was like she's kind of busy with Rhea Ripley right now and all that. Yeah. So I don't think right now. I think they're building the Rock because Raquel Gonzalez pinned Io Shirai at War Games.
Yeah.
They only did that for a reason. They're not going to just have her pin Io Shirai for that reason. So I think Raquel Gonzalez is going to end up beating Io Shirai at one of these takeovers. So I truly see that happen. I think Io Shirai is going to end up going to the main roster.
Yeah, she's been ready.
Yeah, she's been.
Somebody explain to me what's going on in Trey's room.
I'm just
I
going
have
with us.
no idea. I'm scared. Chris is left. Apparently, that he got scared off because of that. I don't know. I don't know.
Is he dancing?
Is that his body? The hell?
Oh man.
I have no idea what's going on right now. I'm totally lost right now.
I need a beer.
Yeah, I'm drinking water. I may need to go downstairs and get something a little stronger than this.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe just take off a day off. I'm so glad my vacation theory come up right now because
Lucas is gone.
Yeah, Lucas is left. Chris has disappeared totally. We don't know where Chris is. We've lost total control.
What the hell is he doing now?
We have lost total control of the show.
Did Trey take Lucas?
I think Trey kidnapped Lucas.
Lucas is under the ring. Don't worry. He's at the mini people court. Okay.
We have no idea what's going on here. We've lost total control.
Hey man, it's cool, bro. Don't even trip. It's cool.
Yeah,
what you
all
do?
right, so I mean, we're gonna resume where we were, but you know.
Yeah.
All right. So also, let me finish off these matches. The other match we have Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler are defending the women's tag team title against Asuka and somebody to be determined. Y'all saw what happened with Miro's wife, Lana. Apparently, they broke her leg. They did something to her leg. She's injured. Who do you think is coming? Who do you think is going to be Asuka's tag team partner?
It may be the ladies we mentioned, Io Shirai or Rhea Ripley. I mean,
do you think Charlotte Flair is coming back?
Yeah, at some point.
But you don't think at TLC?
No, I think her debut, her coming back is going to be something just about her not being a partner for somebody.
Who do you think? Now, there's been names thrown around, but I mean, who could it be? And I'm thinking, one name that's been flying underneath the radar that I thought was coming back, but I don't think it's going to be her. It was going to be what's his name? Jay Uso's wife, Naomi. Not Jay Uso.
Oh, yeah,
yeah, did she get drafted to Raw?
No, she's still on SmackDown, I think.
She's still on SmackDown, so she can't be on Raw. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. I have no idea. So I have no idea, but we'll keep an eye on that. We'll probably get our answer on Sunday. It's probably gonna be somebody we never expected.
Katie Vick.
That's true. That's very true.
We haven't seen her in a while, and they never closed that storyline. I mean,
I see why Lucas left.
Or the second Kane.
Trey took Lucas.
Hey, Lucas.
Oh no, there he is.
Hey, you back? So what was the verdict?
Lucas, leave. Just leave. Leave again. Don't come. Just leave for a few more minutes.
Little people court. What did they say?
Oh my God.
Sean and Triple H still down there?
Oh my God. We've had a Katie Vick has revisited us again. I can't.
We haven't seen it in a while.
Oh my God.
Y'all don't
Katie Vick has Katie Vick is we can't mention Katie Vick anymore on the show. And
all right,
like that. I got fined $500 for the Katie Vick reference. Don't worry, Cap, you owe me $500.
I'll send that. I'll get that over there.
I appreciate it. Just Cap asked it to me and everything. I'll send you my cash app at the end of the show. I got fined for that. FCC said no more mention of Katie. They said no more mention of Katie Vick. So sorry, I can't do that and everything. You just got to watch the Katie Vick, because there's people watching. Anyways, but yeah. Anyway, so that's the women's tag team title match. Other match, let me see. New Day is defending the tag team title against the Hurt Business. Hurt Business getting gold.
I think so.
Yeah. Hurt Business getting the titles. Said and done. It's New Day had a good run. That's it. Wait a minute. I think somebody's trying to get. I think Chris is back. Hold on. Sorry about that. All right, Chris. My bad.
Don't worry about it. I just want to say I'm sorry for the technical difficulties I've been having today, but I 100% agree. Hurt Business is getting the gold, and I honestly think they deserve the gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Hey, man.
It's that man. Hey, what's going on, man?
Hey.
What up?
What up, man? Where's man? Is that man in the background?
Yeah, he's crying.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
Oh
no. Hey, man.
What
are you crying for?
I can talk like that too.
Yeah. He's chilling. He about to go to bed.
About to change that. Trying to change that dirty diaper. I'm getting in the bed.
No. The diaper got changed. He got time.
Oh, so he don't think. Yeah. He on top of that. Lucas, sit down. We're okay now. You're okay, Lucas. Come sit down. It's okay.
Yeah,
it's okay.
Cool.
He won't hurt you. Come sit down. Lucas is scared. Poor thing. Anyways, let me finish out these matches. We got the Fiend versus Bray Wyatt. I mean, the Fiend. Lord have mercy, I said the Fiend versus Bray Wyatt.
The Fiend versus Bray Wyatt.
Oh my God, that would be a crazy match, wouldn't it? The Fiend versus Bray Wyatt. Beating himself up. That'd be crazy. Anyways, against Randy Orton in the Disco Inferno Firefly Inferno match. Who y'all got in that? I think I don't know. I'm 50-50 on this one. I think the Fiend wins this one. I think the Fiend. I think it's gonna be a cinematic match. Did they say, or this is just gonna take place in the Thunderdome?
It's something.
I have an idea for what's gonna happen in that match, but I'm gonna say that after what y'all say.
Okay. Well, go ahead, fellas. What
I think Bray's gonna burn Randy's house down. I don't know what to expect. I don't know.
There you go again.
I came back just to turn my camera back off.
I can't stand you, man. Anyways, I think the Fiend wins this one, man. Chris, would you add some thought? You can come back, Chris. We're safe now. What you want to say, Chris? I know you said you had a thought about that match.
Listen, the way I'm viewing it right now, I have Randy Orton winning that match.
Okay.
Hear me out.
Okay.
Hear me out. Alexa Bliss is the Fiend's weakness. Alexa Bliss is getting RKO'd.
Oh. Okay. Through a table?
No, just through the mat.
He gonna do a Bubba Ray Dudley.
So Randy Orton is Jeff Jarretting this hoe on Sunday.
Jeez.
Nah, he gotta do what Bubba Ray did to Mae Young when she put her through that table. That shit ain't gonna fly now if they try to do that shit now.
Do it.
Yeah. Here come the ECW chants. All right, 2 more matches we gotta finish. We get into our top 5. Let me finish up here. Drew McIntyre, AJ Styles, tables, ladders, and chairs. I think Drew McIntyre is gonna retain, so there's no question in that. That's gonna be a great match. And then Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens. I think that's probably gonna end up being the main event. I don't know yet. I think they may do McIntyre Styles as main event, but honestly, I think Reigns is gonna retain anyways. But 2 TLC matches, I think they're both gonna be good. So looking forward to that. So y'all catch TLC this Sunday. I think at 7:00. I think. I think
6
I'm
o'clock.
assuming 6 o'clock Eastern time. Anyways, so now it's time for our main event topic of the week. Speaking of TLC, y'all, we're gonna discuss our top 5 now TLC matches. And I know Chris had mentioned earlier in regards to, are we talking about other matches at TLC? No, we're strictly talking about our top 5 TLC matches of all time. And I think there's been about 15, 16 TLC matches, I want to say. Probably more than that. So getting this list together was an interesting list. But Lucas, go ahead, start because I know you got your list out in front of you. Go ahead, bro.
All right, so one of my first matches, no specific order, obviously, as per usual. SummerSlam 2009, I had CM Punk and Jeff Hardy for the World Heavyweight Title match.
Yes.
Interesting match. As far as both characters go, you have CM Punk being straight edge, you got Jeff Hardy being the so-called off-screen druggie that we know him to be. So I think both those characters fit well. Putting him in an environment that Jeff Hardy's used to, I think kind of helped elevate Punk's character at the time, and it kind of helped with his push as well. If some of you recall, shortly after that match, the lights went out, Undertaker appeared in the middle of the ring, and then later on, him and Punk would go and feud.
Yeah.
So I think that match is kind of what kind of catapulted Punk's character, I think, to the next level. I think it kind of got him a little over with the fans, and they kind of saw okay, this guy's probably legit. He's probably one of the next best things. You can't have a top.
He was
five.
a bitch. Then he was a bitch after that.
Okay, we know how we know how
Chris feels about
right.
Phil.
My personal opinion, I don't think
Phil.
Okay, all right.
I'm sorry, Lucas. I apologize.
Are you done?
That's my fault.
Are you done?
I'm sorry. You are talking. Yeah.
We'll give Chris 15 minutes to rant about Phil when we're done.
I personally feel you can't have a top 5 without the first ever TLC match from SummerSlam 2000. I think this match came about because of what happened at WrestleMania earlier that year. It was originally a ladder match between the 3 teams, and knowing the Dudleys, per usual, they introduced tables in the picture. So I think, at the time, WWF, as we want to call it, kind of went off and said, all right, let's create a match, introduce these 2, and then maybe put one more element in the match.
WWE, get the F out of here.
SmackDown 2001 had a TLC match.
Oh man, he took mine.
With
I left that one off.
With the Hardys, Edge and Christian, the Dudleys, and then Chris Jericho and some other dude as the tag champs.
All right.
Player 1.
Yeah, some other dude. Unforgiven 06, John Cena and Edge for the WWE title.
Woo!
Because
that was a good one. That was a good one. Damn, I left that one off. Shit.
Anticlimactic finish.
Hey, look, because I hate you, man. Damn it.
I don't know how you can leave this match off of any top 5. For me, the way I see it, that match is kind of what shifted the balance of TLC matches. Yeah, fuck you too, Chris. I think Edge and John Cena's match at Unforgiven kind of shifted the balance, I think you could say, between TLC matches, going from being tag team based to more of a singles type match. You see, since that match, we see more singles TLC matches. They have a whole pay-per-view off of it. We're about to see 2 more on Sunday that are also singles matches for the titles, for the world titles at least.
Now these matches are actually ladder match. Well, they got to get the title above the ring. These aren't now. There's been a couple TLC matches that have actually been pinfall matches.
Right.
But these matches they're granted. Now, wait a minute. Did they say Owens and Reigns is going to be for a pinfall? Or are they hanging the belt?
It's for the Universal title. It is for the Universal Championship.
Yeah, but are they hanging the title above the ring, or is it a pinfall?
No, if it's for a title, it's 99% of the time going to be suspended above the ring.
Okay.
If a title's not involved, however, then it's a pinfall or submission most of the time.
Okay, yeah, because I know they changed it a couple of years ago. But go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
And then my last one is from WrestleMania 17. Because how can you not have this match in your top 5, let alone probably have it as maybe your number 1 to tell you that the guy's not the truth.
Spearing Jeff Hardy off the top of that ladder.
Man.
Bruh. That was an iconic moment in WWE history.
And everybody still talks about it to this day.
Yo, when he speared him, that crowd lost. I was like, oh shit.
Like I said,
never seen
you're not gonna not have this specific TLC match on one of your top fives, especially in regards
Lucas.
to TLC matches. Yo,
Hey, do you mind if I go after Lucas? Because I got my list ready.
Go ahead, Chris. You good?
all right, go ahead. I'm done. Yeah. The floor is yours.
No, Lucas, are you done?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, well, yeah, mine is in no particular order, but Lucas, man, you came out with the guns on that one. Fuck.
Yes.
You came out with the guns on that one. So, there's some Lucas took of mine, but fuck it, I'm gonna say it anyway. So, in no particular order,
I figure we're all
you
gonna have the
cannot.
same.
How you have this list without the OG? And
No,
that's
because Lucas. Let's look. Go ahead, Chris. I'm gonna tell you when I get mine.
yeah. But how do you have it without the OG SummerSlam 2000, the very first one? So
Yes.
that's my first one. Well, whatever. My second one, WrestleMania 17. That second one, that was spectacular. And one of the cool things I liked about it is how Edge and Christian, how they won it, they set up the tables on the ladder and how they won it.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Now,
No, that was
this one,
WrestleMania the year before.
Yeah, that was WrestleMania the year before, but still, you know what I mean.
No, Rhino carried.
Okay,
I think.
but I'm gonna give you. I'm here. Hold on, Rhino. Hold on. Yeah, that's what I was going to. The reason why WrestleMania 17 is up there is because Rhino was there, Spike Dudley was there, and Lita, the Hurricane off the motherfucking off the ladder, super dope.
They all got involved in the match somehow, some way.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll get you. Go ahead. I got you. Now this is another one. This was an impromptu table ladders and chairs match on 2003 Monday Night Raw. Kane and Rob Van Dam were the tag champs. And if you remember,
I remember that one.
It started Raw. It started Raw. One of the best table ladders.
Chris, Kane and Hurricane that were tag champs, not Kane and RVD.
Kane and Hurricane. Okay, Kane and Hurricane. Okay, Kane and Hurricane. One of the best ones.
Yes.
Yep.
Of course, I gotta go with Edge and John Cena in Toronto, Unforgiven, 2006. The story behind that one is one of the reasons why I really like it now. After I watched how they told the story of that and how everything that led up to it was even great. So yeah, that definitely has to be up there. There was another one that I was a big fan of. Definitely the what was that? And it's not because I don't like Phil Brooks or anything like that, but SummerSlam 09 with him and Jeff Hardy was actually a really good story because you want to know why? That's when CM Punk really actually turned heel. Like, remember, he was tweening at first. He was tweening. Yeah. Remember at the Bash, he was tweening, and he would do everything to get out of doing a rematch or everything like that. In 2000, and that SummerSlam that solidified that heel turn, which was great. And then at the end of the match, like everybody says, Taker came out, which was even better. And my last one, this was a good one. Hold on. And my last one. Now, this is why I asked: is it just simply, tables, ladders, and chairs? But I have to throw this one in there. Undertaker versus Jeff Hardy, Raw. I have to throw that in there. It wasn't a technical TLC match, but damn,
I'll forgo that one.
I'm sorry, Keith.
I will allow it.
I have to break it. I apologize, bro.
That's fine. That's fine.
You cannot talk about that without Jeff Hardy and the Undertaker. I just can't do it.
I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
Trey, remember that shit Jeff Hardy said after that match? What the fuck?
What he say?
That's that Trey. Jeff Hardy said some crazy shit at the end of the match.
I remember.
Yeah, he really did.
I remember it was. I can't remember exactly what it was, but I remember it was insane. I remember us tripping over it. Yo, I gotta tell y'all right now, I'm definitely doubling up. So you see my phone right now? This is the other side of my thing. So I am just like everywhere at the moment. This is ridiculous, okay? There's double duty is happening, so don't judge me. But I heard what Cap said. I heard what Chris said. Listen. I know they took all my damn picks, but I got nothing special right now, is what I'm saying.
So Trey, go ahead and speak what you got to say, man. I mean, if you, I mean, I know it was kind of last minute when we asked you on and everything like that.
Nah, it's good. I'm here.
All right. What you got?
Make sure I got this on.
Oh boy.
Okay, so here's the thing. Our TLC match with the little people. No, I'm just kidding. Cap face. He already knows.
The TLC match.
I'm joking. Relax. Y'all got to show. Hold on, look.
You know what fucked up is I was there live for that damn match too.
Oh God, Lucas! Please don't tell me you were there. Oh no!
Had to be.
That was in Chicago. It was in Chicago.
Oh God, he was there.
That match was nuts. That match
It was a pre-show match. The crowd was going crazy, and I hated that they were going crazy too. I'm like, this shit is whack. Are y'all serious?
Y'all had to be drunk. Y'all had to be drunk when that match came on.
Hey!
I went with my homie James.
Listen, man. I'm trying to tell y'all my damn picks. All right.
Nope. I'm out.
Everybody yelling at me. Look, I hear my name on the other side now too. Damn it! Everybody, pay attention.
I'm still standing.
I gotta tell them. Hold on. I'll be back. I'll be right back, guys. I hear y'all talking about me. Wait. So look, okay, here we go. Here we go, guys. I'm glad I got your attention. Okay, so TLC, Dudley's, Edge, Christian, Hardy's. Yeah, I gotta go that way. That match from SummerSlam 2000 was crazy. Freaking ridiculous match. You can't say a TLC list without that. WrestleMania 2000 when they followed up, just as good. They have some spots that are unbelievable in that match. Of course, I had Cena and Edge. That last spot was just ridiculous to me. The FU off the top of the ladder was just, come on, man, you can't beat that. I was just watching that. What is it? The shit on the network where they do the little breakdowns. I can't think of what it's called right now, but they do like the full breakdown of everything that happened in the match. And the guys are talking honestly about their feud, and they ended with that. I'm like, come on, man. Edge versus Undertaker. Notice there's 4 Edges in here, so that motherfucker is really he up there on my list of people I love to watch. But he does this match, you know what I mean? Like he really goes in. And I appreciate it. And he actually made all 5 because the last one for me was Dudley's, Edge and Christian, Hardy's, and Jericho versus Benoit. That match was dope to me. It wasn't a pay-per-view, but that match was really hard. I'm not allowed to say Benoit. I can't say Benoit over there.
Player 1.
Come on, man. All right. So Benoit, when he choked him out at the end of the match, that was the part for me.
I'm going. No, I'm going.
No.
Oh, no. I'm going. Yo, show's over. Bye.
Listen, man. These fellas. I know he's gone, but you should be here right now. God,
YouTube, I apologize. Please don't get rid of my show. I'm begging y'all.
Don't get rid of the show, bro. Don't get rid of it.
Please don't get rid of my show.
Nothing's wrong with me, bro. I'm out here. Cat, tell him, bro. Got this. Then why? He choked him out at the end. That's all. Why y'all hating, man? This is toothless aggression at its finest, and y'all hating. But that was it, man. I that was my list. I couldn't really say. I think they're tagging me. So they're supposed to be doing stuff. Cap, you ready?
I don't even know what's happening. I guess I can go.
There you go. Hey, y'all need to come back. Cap's talking, y'all. Don't be disrespectful. I'll come find you.
Oh shit. Of course, my list is gonna have SummerSlam 2000 on it. Legendary stuff happened. After that, I have Edge versus Undertaker One Night Stand. I think that was 09, 08, 09. That's on my list. People, they sleep on this match.
That was 08. 08.
Okay. The Miz versus Jerry the King Lawler.
But that's a good one. That's a good one, Cap. That's a good one, Cap.
Yes. Y'all leaving one out. I'm surprised y'all leaving one out there. Your ass have been mentioned yet, but go ahead.
DX versus Jericho. I think that was TLC 2009.
Yeah, when they won DX for the tag team title for the first time. Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one. A lot of people don't know DX only won the tag team title one time, and that was it.
Yeah.
They never held the tag team titles. Their whole careers,
existence.
nobody knew that. No one knew that.
I got Edge versus Ric Flair on Raw, TLC match. I think that was.
Oh, I forgot about that one. I forgot about that one.
Oh, that was a good one.
That was the starter. That was the starter radar.
Okay, Cap. Okay, Cap.
I'm up to 3. Well, I got Punk and Jeff Hardy up there too. The last one I'm gonna go with is. Oh man. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna go with some WrestleMania 17, the start of all this shit. That's can't forget those 2 matches. So that's my list. But the King and the Miz, that was very underrated. Like people slept on that match. I was on the edge of my chair watching that shit because the King looked like you're gonna win at certain points. So that's my list.
No lie, not to be funny and not to be jokeful, but no, that's real ass shit. That match was actually pretty good for King. Because it started off fucking with him. And the spots. You know what? At one point, you was like, "Man, come on, King! You wanted to see it happen. You kind of wanted to see it happen." So I agree.
Yeah, man, that's my list, though.
All right, let me give y'all my top 5 because I'm gonna give y'all a match everybody left off. All right, of course, WrestleMania in no order. WrestleMania 17, of course, TLC, Edge, Christian, the Dudleys, Hardy Boys. SummerSlam 2000 follow-up match. I mean, they're the ones that pretty much,
revolution.
TLC, the revolution started. If y'all haven't seen those 2 matches, go back. Do y'all say yourself a favor? Go back and watch those 2 matches. Just see how the TLC game came up. Definitely, y'all will not be disappointed at all. Edge Undertaker World Heavyweight Championship and One Night Stand 2008. Definitely a good match. CM Punk versus Jeff Hardy World Heavyweight Championship at SummerSlam 2009. And the one that y'all left off, this was actually a good match. I went back and watched and I had to put on the list. Bray Wyatt versus Dean Ambrose at TLC 2014.
Oh, I'm gonna check that out.
Yes.
Well, you know what? That is
Dean Ambrose.
You know how much I didn't pay attention. I want to check that out.
Dean Ambrose versus Bray Wyatt.
I'll tell you one thing. If I had an honorable mention, I'd say AJ Styles and Dean Ambrose in 2016. That was also a very good. That was also a dope TLC match. AJ hit that 450 off the top rope to the outside to a table. Oh my God, this just sent me out my room.
And AJ hit his face a little bit too. I was like, oh shit.
AJ was the best wrestler in the world that year.
Ambrose and Bray Wyatt almost killed each other in that match. Go back and watch it because they had an awesome rivalry. I think they had about 4 or 5 matches in their rivalry.
They did a Hell in a Cell too.
They did a Hell in a Cell match. 2004. That was, I think, one of the top rivalries of 2014 was Ambrose and Bray Wyatt. So y'all definitely go ahead and check that out. But if y'all have y'all top 5 TLC, we left the match out that we didn't mention. Always hit us up. Let us know in regards to what are y'all favorite TLC matches or whatever. Let us know. We definitely want to hear y'all opinions on that. All right, it's time to get to talk trivia. We're gonna wrap this up. Last talk trivia of the year. So I figured we're gonna keep with TLC. We'll keep the TLC anthem going, theme going. So, question number 1. Wait a minute, Chris left. We can't do it without Chris. Chris left. Hold on, we'll give him a few more minutes to get back in because I definitely want to make sure he's on here. But hold on, he's back now. Hold on one moment because I definitely want to do this with him. All right, he's back. All right. So, question 1: in 2014, this one-off match was added to the TLC pay-per-view. What was the match and who competed in it?
Repeat that again one more time.
Okay. In 2014, this was a one-off match that was added to the TLC pay-per-view. Think about 2014. What was the name of the pay-per-view?
Made on the whole match.
AJ versus the Demon?
Was it?
Wait,
that
was
2016.
Okay.
2014. Think about the name of the pay-per-view.
Was it Neville versus somebody?
No. What was the name of the pay-per-view? It was TLC, but it was something else added to it.
Oh, Stairs.
There you go. Who was in the match?
Hand versus Maxwell.
What?
Big Show and
It was
Eric
Big
Rowan.
Show.
Big Show.
Yeah, it was Big Show and Eric Rowan. It was Big Show and Eric
Oh, I
Rowan.
got one.
I don't know who to give credit to because y'all all three answered.
Yeah, I did too. Yeah, that's what I said. Hand versus Maxwell.
No, Trey, that doesn't count. No,
Oh, that was all right, my bad.
I'll give y'all all three because Lucas got the match, and then Chris named one of the competitors, and Kevin named one. So each one got a point for that.
Wait. Was that the first question? I feel like I missed.
That was the first question.
Okay,
question.
all right, let's go. Let's go.
All right, here's another one.
I'm in here.
At ECW's 2001 Guilty as Charged pay-per-view, he defeated Steve Corino and Justin Credible to win the ECW Heavyweight Championship in a three-way TLC match.
Rhino.
Hiding
No.
right.
Rhino.
No.
Hiding right.
No.
Michael Cole at ringside.
Jerry Lynn.
Justin
No.
Credible?
No. Steve Corino and Justin Credible were in this
Sabu.
match, but they were defeated. No.
Sandman.
Tommy
Got
Dreamer.
it.
Dreamer.
Got it. Sandman.
Damn it.
Oh.
Sandman.
This we had the ladder.
I went
the ladder
back. I went back in TLC. Y'all
Hey,
on
hey,
WWE.
that was dope. Hey, that was a really good question, Keith. Hey, you gotta
Yeah.
throw those in there, man. That was dope, bro. Real talk.
I'm not going all that because if it's all WWE, it's gonna be too easy.
Hey, Keith, I sent something to the chat.
All
Right,
right.
Keith, that was lit.
Next.
Wait, Keith, I sent something to the chat. Is that right?
Is it what?
Is that right? I sent one to the chat. I typed it because I don't know if you can hear me.
No, but Kevin said the answer. Yeah, it's already done.
Nah, I said that was. You know
It
what?
says 8:26, fucker. Nice try.
Nice try, Trey.
It
Yeah,
is
whatever.
currently that time right now, fucker. Next.
All right. Question number 3. Trey, this is question number 3.
I'm ready. I'm here.
This is TNA/Impact's version
Oh,
of
what the
WWE's
shit?
TLC match.
Okay, well, I don't know this answer, so don't ask me.
X Division. Shit.
No,
Dartboard.
what do they call it?
Lethal Lockdown.
No, that's the
No.
version of the cage.
Wait, I might know this. That's
Ultimate X.
It's their version of the TLC match.
Ultimate X.
No, it's their version. They don't call it TLC. They call it something else.
Chairs, ladders, and tables. CLT match. It was a Charlotte Airport.
Judy Bagwell on the pole match.
Oh man, we
All right, we'll cross this one. Full Metal Mayhem.
Yeah, Full Metal Mayhem. That's my shit.
Full Metal Mayhem. That's
Kate
their
and Vic
version
on
of
a pole
TLC.
match.
Whoa.
What's going on? Now Lucas is crazy.
Hey, Keys, I sent something to the chat. Let me know if that's the right answer.
Lucas did coke tonight.
Okay,
Wow.
we're gonna come back now. We needed a brief break.
Yeah.
All right. Question number 4.
Got that one?
Prior to this Sunday's TLC pay-per-view, there have been 26 TLC matches, but this singles title has never been defended in a TLC match.
Universal
Universal
title.
Championship.
No.
IC title.
Intercontinental.
The U.S.
No.
title.
U.S. title.
The U.S. title.
Cruiserweight.
That's what I just said.
Y'all
The
sure.
U.S. title. Who said? Lucas said it
That's
first.
what I
Didn't he?
said, and you said no. No, Lucas said
Who said- wait.
Intercontinental. I said U.S. You said no.
I say U.S. I didn't say I see, homie.
No, Lucas said U.S.
Yeah, I said U.S. too, and
We
you
both
said
said
no.
Keys, I sent something to the chat. Is that right?
What?
Stop. Trey keeps typing.
Stop.
Stop, Trey.
Yeah,
All right, we'll leave that one out. We're leaving that. All right. Because I was going to mention Seth Rollins defeated Baron Corbin for the Intercontinental title at TLC back in 2018.
Right.
On that episode of Raw.
Everybody know that.
All right. At the 2009 TLC pay-per-view, Undertaker defeated Batista for the World Heavyweight Championship in this type of match.
TLC match.
No.
Cheers, man.
Oh,
Chairs match.
Chairs match.
that's what I
Kevin
said.
got it. That gave Kevin 2, right?
I said chairs match. What you mean?
No, I
I said
heard
about
Kevin's.
2 seconds, bro.
Fuck him.
No, Kevin said it. I heard Kevin's clearly said it first.
No.
So I sent to the chat. It said,
No, Kevin, no. I mean, no, Trey, no. All right, where we at? So Chris got 1. Lucas, you got 1.
I
Kevin,
got
you got 2, right?
Damn it.
Mhm.
All right, Kev got it. We'll give it to Kev. Kev got his first victory of the year.
Hold on.
Winners win, goddamn.
Kev got a win. I can't believe this. We're 10 episodes in.
Wait.
Oh God! No, ain't no wait.
I have a fucking question. I didn't get no question game on my first episode.
You're getting loud with me. Don't do that.
You didn't give me no damn question game on the first episode. Talking very peacefully, but you didn't do it on the first episode that I was on. So I need to understand why I ain't getting no questions. Okay?
That's because you guys don't know the questions I'm going to ask.
That's what's up. You win a Jets head? He can't win with a Jets head on. They ain't never won nothing. Wait, hold
on, Cap. Why the fuck you got a Jets cap?
They
He
can't
win
with Jets head
Why
on.
you got a Jets cap on? I thought you were a Giants fan.
I am. You told me to take the do-rag off.
No, but you put a Jets cap on.
Yo, disqualification. I want my victory.
Wait.
I ought to disqualify you for that.
I don't live in New York, and even I would cheer for the Giants before I cheer for the Jets.
It goes with the vest I had.
Cap just did a heel turn on the show. You just turned your back on your Jets. So wait a minute. When the Giants go to the playoffs, don't you root for them?
I root for the Giants my whole life.
They're probably not. But anyways.
You root for the Jets.
Are you rooting for the 0-16? Okay, that's fair. That's fine. Because they're gonna go 0-16. So it's pretty fair. We already know they're gonna go winless. Sorry, Jets fan. I apologize.
No, you don't.
Shout out to my boy Josiah, who's a Jets fan. I haven't given you hell all year long, so sorry, dude. But good luck. I mean, you'll get Trevor Lawrence next year.
He can't win.
You'll get Trevor Lawrence. Just don't get Justin Fields. I don't want him to suffer next year. Shout out Ohio State. Let's go Buckeyes. We're gonna win the Big Ten championship on Sunday. Shut up, Cap. And we're gonna beat.
They're gonna win the Big Ten championship with 3 wins.
We're not judging off of wins. They changed the playoff system for us because every damn fucking team had COVID. Not our faults. Not our faults, but we're going to win the Big Ten championship, and then we're going to win a national title. That's how we're going to do it. So,
yep. Zach Gallen. The answer is Zach Gallen.
And Trey's still playing trivia with himself. Anyways, but yes, I don't know.
And on that note, I am out of here for the night, fellas.
So, anyways, fellas, so that wraps up the show episode. First of all, hey, before y'all go, let me give y'all a big thank y'all, man. Shout out to all y'all, man. Lucas, especially Lucas, Chris, Cap, Trey. Shout out to you for coming on for these couple of shows. But my main crew, shout out to Lucas, shout out to Chris, Cap, Ricky. Shout out to all y'all, man. Shout out to y'all, because if it wasn't for y'all, bros, I wouldn't have a show, man. Y'all have been with me since day one, since we started this shit back in June.
No, Cap got issues. I don't care what you say.
What I do?
Cap was on the first episode. Cap was on the first episode. Chris was on the first episode too. So y'all been rolling with me. Y'all been Lucas came on like episode 2, I believe.
Something wrong with Cap, dog. No, something wrong with Cap.
But yo, I appreciate y'all being with me. And I know the first 2 episodes were really shitty in regards to how the production came out of the show, and I apologize to y'all. I came back with all new equipment and all that other shit because I almost wanted to give up. I'm gonna tell y'all real talk. I was gonna give up on this shit after the second episode because it was shitty. I wanted to give up on it. I didn't want to do it anymore. But I rebound. I got new equipment and everything.
Right.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all bearing with me, man. I know it was shitty after them 2 episodes, but I got a new laptop, got a new mic. Shout out to my girl for giving me the light. Kiani, love you, babe. Thank you for the light. So, and I thank y'all for sticking with me. I know we had a little brief, intermission between episodes 2 and 3, but I wasn't going to give up until I got this shit right. And here we are now. We are episode number 10.
Trey's still out of pocket,
10, y'all.
Nah,
he is, and he's still, and
Trey's still out of pocket. Trey's still out of pocket. Snitsky kicked that baby. That's all I'm saying.
I'm special guest of the year. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. All right.
Trey is special guest of the year. Trey in our awards. Trey is special guest of the year.
Hit the like.
I don't have
Hey,
a.
so outside of that, I got Eugene on Eric Bischoff and China on Mark Henry.
Hey, let's go. That's what I'm talking about. That guy knows what he's talking about. That guy gets
Lucas gets impersonation of the year for Orange Cassidy. So shout out to Lucas for the Orange Cassidy.
Let's go, Lucas.
For impersonation of the year. He pulled it off.
Hey, Chris,
So,
fuck you.
Man.
So shout out, but yo, thank y'all for y'all for everybody who subscribed to the page. Thank y'all for everybody who commented on IG, Facebook. Thank y'all, man. This has been a great year for us. 2021, we coming back even stronger than ever. All right, next show is the Royal Rumble show. I know y'all can't wait for this shit. Next show is the Royal Rumble show, so get ready for that. Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy Hanukkah.
Brock Lesnar is
Happy
winning the
Kwanzaa.
Royal Rumble.
I'm Benny the Jet Rodriguez.
You want to put some bread on that?
We'll talk about that in the chat.
Lucas, I'm glad you changed that stupid ass Bailey shirt.
I'm Benny the Jet Rodriguez.
Oh my God. Anyway,
I ain't
y'all have a happy,
I'm
y'all
out.
have a happy holidays.
Fuck Chris. I'll
And-
see you Sunday, Chris.
Jordan Jr.
Y'all
signing out.
have a happy holidays. Y'all stay safe out there. And as we always say here at Wrestling Talk Radio, we're not just wrestling fans. We are wrestling fans. See y'all next year.
I'm Benny the Jet Rodriguez.